Hey everyone, it's Types, and today I'm going to be rocking some Galarian Weezing, playing with everyone's favorite deck. Some people don't like this deck. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's very good, very strong, and of course fun for both players. So that's pretty cool. But we're going to see if we can win the coin flip here. Hopefully we hit an interesting matchup. The deck's very strong. I don't play Radiant Hisuian Sneasler in this list. I don't think it adds a lot. We have to go second, and we see I have the Irida on this list, which I think is really good with the Inteleon engine. We're against a Flaffy, or actually no, we got to go first, so that's fine. We see a Mareep, which is a bit interesting. I think we Energy Search. We can probably also get rid of that Sableye. That's not too useful just yet. And we have the Rod to recover it. We have another Sableye as well. And then we'll go ahead and just grab the Sobble. We have the Irida for next turn, so we're in a very good position. And we'll just pass it over to our opponents, see what they got going on. But the Irida adds a lot to this deck. I play 2 Research, 2 Marnie. I'm not sure if I still play 2 Raihan. There are still a lot of supporters in addition to Irida. So you could cut back on those a little if you want. But we see our opponents setting up a little here. They're going to get rid of Ultra Ball, so their hand's probably really strong. That's an interesting play by them. Ooh, Arceus. So this is Arceus with some lightning stuff. Probably, it's either Rayquaza or Raichu V. Both of those decks are okay, but they're going to struggle to set up. They don't get the turn 1 Trinity Charge, but they're going to Marnie us. That's fine. Our hand wasn't particularly good. It was certainly workable, but there are so many outs to the cards we need. And this hand, I'm not sure if I say amazing, but it's certainly quite good. Sobble, that's pretty cool. So, let's see. I think we drop Level Ball. Going to grab, obviously, that Drizzile. And then we can also grab a Weezing. I don't know if we drop the Dark Energy. I think we just hold it. We could Marnie them again. I think we Research here, though. Research just seems so good right now. Just getting some more stuff in play. And we can also grab the Weezing. I haven't played a Weezing in a little while, but luckily most of the decks in Standard right now are pretty simple to play. So we can drop that Air Balloon and then send all that stuff, or that singular card, into the discard pile. Let's see. We can also Level Ball for another Coughing, get an energy on that as well, so that's pretty cool. I don't play the Medicham in this list, and nor do I play Hiding Dark, so I'm not sure what the right play is there. But we're just going to Ability Lock them, and they probably can't escape it too well. And we have that Inteleon as well to start racking up a little more damage. Obviously, it doesn't do as much as the Radiant Hisuian Sneasler, which increases poison output. But honestly, a lot of the time that messes up your math. You really want to hit 40. It's essentially perfect math. But wow, they're missing so much still. So, I think the play here... Yeah, that's got to be the play. I think we go... I was going to say we go for Sableye, but we can't go for Sableye just yet because they didn't KO us last turn. Luckily, we do have Inteleon still. We can probably Serena away that Quick Ball, but I'm going to go grab the Weezing first to thin our hand even more. I think that's just a good play here. And we'll Serena away. Let's see, we're going to discard and then draw till we have 5. So you see it's just going to draw us enough cards pretty much every time. And we can Quick Ball away that Inteleon, grab ourselves probably... Okay, so our Sobbles are prized, unfortunately. But we can go ahead, grab ourselves another Coughing is fine. And I don't think we need Sableye just yet. We can also attack with Inteleon, which is sometimes okay. But we're just going to start picking away at this guy. And eventually we'll grab the KO. So we're just obviously in a super great position. And this is Weezing doing what it's trying to do best. And then they'll get KO'd going into their turn, which isn't ideal. We'd rather them get KO'd into our turn so we can get a lock set up a bit better. But okay, so we see Boltund. Oh, is this Boltund VMAX? That sometimes sees a bit of play. It's not particularly amazing, but so they're just going to Power Edge, take the KO there, but obviously that's not an amazingly strong position that they're in. And they're going to have their abilities turned off as well. So we can Ordinary Rod here. That's pretty solid. I definitely think we want to... Let's see, we probably want a Raihan. That seems pretty necessary. I guess it's technically not required, but I think that's a good idea. Could grab the Weezing, but we don't have to. I could see us grabbing Scoop Up Net. I think we Drizzile here, though. That seems obviously very strong. Yeah, I think we grab Drizzile. We could grab another Raihan. We could even... I think the play is Drizzile here, though. That just seems very strong. Gives us... no, actually the play here is probably Sableye. Just a very safe play. So we'll grab that. We're not going to bench it just yet. But that's pretty... It's a pretty safe play, as I said. Retreat into that Weezing. Don't want to Ordinary Rod just yet. Don't want to play any of these other cards. So we're just going to pick away at this Reap without an Air Balloon, I guess. And then we can just go ahead and Ascension. Keep that lock up. And slow our opponents down to a crawl, really, here. So we're able to pull ahead in the prize trade. And we haven't had to play that Sableye yet, either. We see what did we see? We saw... Was that a Drizzile off the prizes? I don't check prizes, but I got that net, I know, which is really good. And I think that Drizzile is in a very comfortable position right now. And the question is, will our opponent have some form of counterplay that's going to mess with us? Actually, I probably should have pinged this other Mareep. Now that I think about it, it's not a huge steal, really, but slight misplay by us. But they don't have... They might play Forest Steel Stone, but probably not. I believe Forest Steel Stone beats out Weezing, which is really weird, but are they just gonna use Electrify? They are. So we can't attack with Sableye yet. That's fine, as I said. Then we're gonna see them power up Arceus. Ooh, interesting. So I think we could Drizzile. Oh, we have Irida. I really like that play. You can grab, obviously that Drizzile's nice. And Quick Ball gives us some options. So does Scoop Up Net. Yeah, the more I'm looking at it, I think we'll drop Air Balloon at some point. It can probably be replaced with Consistency or something. This list honestly has a lot of slots. Could be Radiant, Hisuian, Sneasler, of course, as well. But it does allow you to get your Sableye out, so that's kind of important sometimes. But we'll grab Net Drizzile, I think. This is pretty safe. We can go ahead and evolve this Drizzile. Let's see, what do we want right now? I'm looking at Raihan, probably. Raihan's just going to be super good here. And I don't want to Scoop Up Net, but I think having that Drizzile in play is super important. So I'll make that sacrifice, scooping up that Inteleon. We don't get as much value out of it as we would have liked because we didn't get the double ping. But at the end of the day, we're fine. So we're going to go ahead and just Poison again. And I haven't honestly recorded a Pokemon gameplay video in quite a while, but getting back into the swing of things is pretty fun. I've been doing a lot of discussion videos. I've still been playing Pokemon. I took a short break playing for a little while, but now I'm back in it. But I stopped recording Pokemon gameplay videos for a little. I've been doing other stuff. I think I'm going to have another batch of custom cards out as well. If you're interested in that, I heard a few people talking about that, saying that they'd be interested in that. So I love making that in those style videos. But we're going to see a research out of them. And they play Path as well. So there was a Bolton VMAX Arceus list with Flaffy that I think was seeing some play. We see they get down the Flaffy, but they're choosing not to evolve the damaged one. That's an interesting play. I guess because it's safer. We're going to see the Bolt Storm able to just barely pick up the KO. But how much health do they have? They're going to have... we can theoretically grab the KO with Inteleon, but that feels a bit underwhelming. We'll send up Drizzile anyways, unsurprisingly. Let's see. Do we Raihan? We're already down one of our Raihans. We kind of burned it in an awkward way. So I don't really want to Sableye. That feels kind of bad. We could Boss his Orders, but that also feels kind of bad. I'll certainly evolve, though. And we're in a pretty good spot in the prize trade. They're playing the 60 HP Mareep as well, which seems a bit risky because we're just able to take it out there. Oh, let's go. We got the other Inteleon. We're still down a bunch of stuff, but I think we're in an okay spot. So go ahead and Ordinary Rod back. How many energies? We're down 2. I'll recover one of those energies. Grab back the Weezings and one of those energies, as I said. So we can go ahead and grab that coughing out of the deck. And we can, I think we just keep up the ability lock. And then we'll probably end up with the Bolton getting KO'd, or they'll evolve it and have a lot of damage on a VMAX. But let's see here. I believe we prized our energy search as well, which is not ideal. But we're going to Raihan this to this coughing. I think that's the play we had to make, unfortunately. And then we'll grab another energy, which we'll throw on Sableye. We'll bench it. It's not the best play, not ideal, but certainly one we can deal with. And we'll grab, I say Irida's okay here, but I think, yeah, we'll just grab ourselves an Irida. Irida is just so nice for this list as like a great consistency piece. We can go ahead and use Ascension again. Ascension is so good throughout the whole game. A lot of people think Ascension's only good at turn 1 or turn 2, but it's good when you're trying to maintain tempo in the game. You can have 2 Weezings in play, but essentially only have one Weezing at the start of your turn. So you can just pop one out of nowhere, which is so impressive, especially when your opponent's choosing to not care too much about the poison, just tank that. So obviously we're in a good spot. We can KO the Boltund with double Inteleon pings, which is really nice. And yeah, as I said, just amazing spot. We're gonna see them power up Arceus. Are they gonna gust the Sableye? That would be scary and obviously not too good for us. They're gonna Marnie though, so that's so good for us. We do need an energy, but I think the likelihood of us hitting that is pretty high. This hand's amazing. We're gonna have to ditch that Drizzile, but that's not too bad. They're going to finally... Wait, no. They played that Mareep this turn, I think. But we're going to know not to target that, so that's fine. They're just going to Trinity Nova. But if we KO this Arceus, we haven't quite won, but we've essentially won, I think, 4. So that would be us hitting... Yeah, if we get 4 damage counters on it, we'll have essentially... We'll have KO'd it with that Sableye. We see Irida. Nice. So we actually get that very cleanly with the Irida, just guaranteed. Grab that Inteleon, maybe also a Scoop Up Net to put us in a very consistent position, and we don't even have to ditch that Drizzile. So I want to make, I'll take a look at the deck list. I might make some changes. Making tweaks is really important, and knowing how to do that is, as I said, also really important. But we can double ping that Arceus and just be almost guaranteed to win. So that's really nice. Go ahead and pick away at this. Arceus, very formidable with high HP, but just not enough to get out of this situation. We got a bunch of Drizziles in our hand as well. So we don't have double Inteleon ping next turn, unfortunately, but we're pulling ahead on the prizes quite nicely. So I think we're fine. There's a chance we lose, but yeah, we see a Sobble. We see another Sobble. Yeah, so we got the 4 Sobbles, but 2 are prized, which is really bad for us, but we're fine. So we're also looking at how many nets have we used. We've used 2, and I think... Do we have Galarian Zigzagoon in deck? I think we do, so it could be time for that. It's obviously really good for just finishing out the game. The question is, are they able to grab the KO with Boltund? I think 4 energy is not enough, and I'm surprised they accelerate to that Boltund as well. They may have a VMAX, as I said, which will be quite scary for us. We'll need to kind of gust around that and stall for a turn. So that's how we could lose this game. The KOs with the VMAX, and then they're able to get out of this Flaffy, they could definitely win. We see the VMAX, so as I said, very scary. One of the things that I'm most afraid of. But if they go for Max Bolt, they can't attack with this one next turn either. So they'll need to accelerate to this Boltund. We're just obviously going to send up Inteleon. Looking for it. We see Boss's Orders, which is nice. We could Marnie. We could have Research as well. We need, let's see, we can poison the Boltund on the bench. Oh, do we have it, or are we a little bit short? I'm going to Storm Mountains to look into the deck. I don't think we have it just yet, though. We need... Oh, boy. This is much closer than we would have liked. I think we go for the... Let's see, I'm going to Drizzile here. I think we have to go for the boss play on the Flaffy, unfortunately. So I'll grab Quick Ball. We can also bench some Sobbles to be essentially guaranteed what we want next turn, but if the game extends that long. So we'll go ahead, retreat into Weezing here. We can get rid of that yeah, we can get rid of Marnie. We're not going to need that. The game won't go on that long. Grab Zigzagoon. Place that damage counter on Flaffy, I guess. Trying to think if there's a way they could grab the KO without switching. I think we just go ahead, quick shooting that Bolt Hunt. Now we're going to go ahead and Severe Poison. I guess the Radiant Hisuians they would have won us that game there. But we don't have it. I stand by the fact that it doesn't need to be in this deck. Please don't have the switch. I don't think they'll have it, but they're slow rolling us a bit. They probably don't have it. Energy going on that Bolt Hunt. They certainly don't need that. Air Balloon, no, they have it. So our opponent's going to take the win here, unfortunately. So we lose our first game. Obviously very close. The Radiant Hisuian Steensler could have been good. It does hurt the math a little bit on those Mareeps, though. So that's why it's not in the list. Obviously, you don't have to play it, but starting it doesn't feel that good. And it's just a bit of a nuisance to have on your board. We didn't have our bench filled up, but the reason for that was we prized half our engine. So when that happens, I'm surprised we got going. I'm not that surprised that we got going. But obviously, we prize so much stuff, and that almost never happens. But we get another solid opening, as the deck almost always does. And if you're nervous about your openings, just go second, and then you'll get it every time. So we see Inteleon. Yeah, or sorry, we see our own Inteleon, but we see Radiant Greninja on our opponent's side of the field. I'm thinking we could get rid of Sableye again early. It feels a bit questionable. We can maybe get rid of Raihan, but we can't recover it. Palpad could be nice here, so I'll get rid of Sableye because we do have that Rod, and it's not prized, so it doesn't feel too bad. And then we'll just pass it over. If they grab the early KO, a few decks can grab a turn 1 KO, but generally they can't. And even if they do, we can get up a Weezing. We can't go in with that Poison just yet. But we see Quick Ball. Is this Lost Box? That's what I'm most afraid of. Choice Spell. Lost Box usually doesn't play that, but it could. It's a pretty common card in any deck. It could be Lugia. It could be really anything. It could be Palkia. We'd love to see Palkia. That's a pretty solid matchup. Sableye is a bit worse now that there are so many V-Stars and so few V-Maxes. It is Lost Box. Oh no. If they grab the turn 1 KO, if they're able to get really lucky and high roll us, then we're in a very bad spot. Well, I guess they could get so lucky, they could Mirage Gate turn 1 to their Radiant Greninja, and then KO both our Pokemon. Is that going to happen? Well, no, it's not. But this could go badly, right? Lost Box is a cool deck, but a bit annoying to face up against. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to see them get some cards. They're going to get rid of Manaphy, which makes sense. No, the Val VIP. I mean, Val VIP Pass isn't even good in the deck. I probably wouldn't play it. I've played Lost Box with Val VIP Pass in, and then I cut it because it's not that good. So, do they have the high roll here, though? With the Colossus Experiment, double switch? I'm not sure. We'll see them go for the other Radiant Greninja, and they're getting rid of Fighting Energies because they know they... Well, okay, I'm assuming their Fighting Attacker here is... Okay, nice. So they're going to Escape Rope our Sobble up, and we'd much rather have the Coughing than the Sobble, actually, which is really interesting. A lot of times, it's the other way around, but Sobble's not going to necessarily provide us with a ton of benefit on this first turn. No way, they got it. They got all the sauce on us turn 1. That's fine, though. They're probably just going to go for that Sobble KO. If we see the rope, that's really scary. But we just want to shut down their Cramorant. And they're comfy and stuff. So, as I said, they high-rolled us, unfortunately. But that'll happen from time to time. We're the more consistent deck. They're the high-roll deck. So, it happens. But we're certainly very much in this, especially with all our ability to take multiple prizes. The big issue is they play so many switch cards, but they're going to have to burn a lot on the first turn. They're already down 3. They're grabbing another Comfy, which is strange. They got the net, though, so probably just going in with Cramorant. They're going with another Comfy. What are they doing? Maybe they're roping, but I feel like they're going a bit too hard on the first turn of the game. You do you, I guess, but we'll see. It's that high roll, so if they maybe they're pushing for that Radiant Green Energy, but they get rid of the Scoop Up net. I don't really know what my opponent's doing, but all I know is they're kind of messing me up here. They got the Oranguru, so maybe just looking for a last card dig, preserving some resource, something like that. You see the rope? No way they hit it. That's absurd. Okay. That was a lot. Let's get back into it, though. Let's go and probably Irida here. We hit Marnie as well. Marnie could be really nice here. I think, let's see, Irida, we need an energy and the Pokemon. Irida can't actually get either one, so I'm going to Marnie here. Hopefully we draw into something. I'd be shocked if we don't draw into any of the pieces. We drew into everything we needed, so that's good. You do have a level ball. Let's see, do we grab Coughing or do we grab Drizzile? I think we grab Drizzile. We can grab ourselves a quick ball, be in a bit of a better position for next turn. So I'll do that, grab quick ball, get rid of a net. Getting rid of nets isn't great, but it's not the end of the world. We could just level ball, but I think getting rid of a net's probably the safer play because we'll have more resources in hand for next turn. So you can go ahead, get rid of that, and then grab ourselves that Coughing. As I said, we can just evolve up, and then they can attack with Cramorant. Hopefully they don't play any more ropes. They might. I don't know. It varies a lot deck to deck, but we were able to do pretty much exactly what we're supposed to do. So I don't think they'll be able to high roll us under that neutralizing gas. You never know, but like if they just have one rope, that's scary. But we're also able to Marnie them, shrink their hand down. They could have made a really fancy play with that Rangoon, kept something super important on top, but I don't know what that would have been. And we're just shutting them down so completely unless they get in the rope. And obviously we weren't able to get 2 Weezings down because they were able to grab that KO there, which was obviously unfortunate for us. So we're going to be looking to identify our win condition. If we get off to the... Oh, nice. So they just pass. Really good for us. We can Drizzile. Go ahead, probably research here. Don't want to Marnie them. Their hand's pretty trash. But yeah, we see the research being nice in this deck. Some people don't like to play it, especially if you're playing the Iridas, but certainly 1, but probably 2 is really nice. So we get another Drizzile. That's kind of cool. I think I like playing that. So drop that. And I'm thinking we could get another Coughing here is really nice. So we could level ball for that Coughing. And I think we grab Evo Incense as well. We want to get our Inteleons to quick shooting our opponent. And we're definitely, as I said, looking for that Coughing. Sableye is not super good in this matchup. We can attack with the Chilling Reign Inteleon, though, and some people don't see that route, but it's actually surprisingly important. We could have gotten a quick ball to get rid of that air balloon, but as I said, I think this route's okay. I'm not too worried about it. We're able to apply a little bit of pressure, start getting some damage in, and now I feel pretty comfortable. Our opponents weren't able to do anything last turn, so maybe they drew into something big, but who knows. And yeah, let's see. They're down a solid chunk. They didn't hit anything. Nice. So we hit the Raihan. Evo Incense. So we can grab this Inteleon. I think we Galarian Zigzagoon this Cramorant as well. And we're just going to go ahead and quick shooting them as well. And now we're just in a really great spot because we've gotten a prize and we're going to be able to poison another Pokemon. They're going to send up a Comfy. We're okay with that. I think that energy goes on... Oh. Ooh, does it go on Drizzile? Yeah, it probably goes on Drizzile. I'll scoop up... Actually, no, I'm going to scoop up this. We can drop that Inteleon back down. We can drop... Sorry, the Sobble, the Inteleon, and the Drizzile. We play all the Pokemon again. The Drizzile can go here. How many nets do we have left? I think we just have... Yeah, just 1. But I'll grab Evo Incense so we can... Do we grab Incense or Net here? I think we grab... I guess we grab Net. I don't know. We'll grab Irida. Pretty safe play no matter what our opponent does. And I think that Dark Energy, we're going to go pick away at probably that Radiant Greninja. That's an annoying Pokemon on their side of the board. Oh, and we haven't played a supporter yet, actually. I forgot about that. We're in just such a good position. We have... Can you grab a Drizzile or an Inteleon? I'll grab... Let's see, what's better? I think Inteleon Evo Incense is super versatile and will 100% benefit us a lot. Also, sorry, I'm a bit sick right now, so if my voice sounds bad, it's not. It's because I'm sick. So we'll stick the Dark Energy on this Inteleon. I think that's pretty safe. Oh, sorry, on that Drizzile, which will evolve into an Inteleon. We have all the different Pokemon from the same line, so I keep saying the wrong one. But yeah, we're able to also poison the Comfey. If they're not able to switch out, retreat out, they're going to give us another prize. If they are able to just retreat or switch, they're still going to eat a solid chunk of damage, and they need to start getting something going. Now we're in our zone. They got that big pop-off turn 1. Coast Experiment, though, that could be bad. But luckily, I think we're in a pretty good spot. We'd like to get another Weezing as well. So we'll look to do that on our next turn. Maybe we should have... I think that was already in place, so we could have Evo Incensed for that. But they're down so many cards that... Oh, 13. We're also down 13. So they're not... They have a big hand. Oh, and they're also down a lot of cards in the Lost Zone. Oh, they're using Mirage Gate. That's scary because they can power up Radiant Greninja. Lightning Energy. Okay, I guess they're probably going in with Radiant Greninja. But I don't really think they have what they need to, like, pull off something really impressive with Radiant Greninja, to be honest. You can see the switch card, so they're going to heal off a bit of damage, but that's not a big deal. The big question is, what are they able to do with the Radiant Greninja here? Where are they going to attack, do damage? They're going to probably take 2 prizes here, I predict. So this is where this deck should maybe play a Roxanne. We're going to see them knock out Coughing Drizzile. Interesting. Is that a good play? Yeah, I guess it is, but it's nothing crazy. And so now the question is, one, do they have another Mirage Gate? If they do, that's really sketchy for us. And they're going to see so many cards as well. They have 8 cards in hand. I think we Incense, grab that Drizzile, and go for that Marnie, because we just really want to disrupt them. Honestly, these air balloons are kind of getting in the way. Let's definitely search for a trainer, though. Grab that Marnie, and then play those air balloons, maybe on that Goon, this Drizzile, and then Marnie here, looking for... I don't exactly know what we're looking for, but we just want to apply some pressure, stuff like that. We can get rid of an energy as well here, so that's fine. Grab ourselves another Coughing, but I think we're definitely pushing for that poison this turn. So we'll do that play. We'll also quick shooting. As I said, we want to build up damage on the Radiant Greninja. Not quite able to get there just yet, but we'll have the KO on our next turn, assuming they don't do anything tricky here, which you never know. They definitely do some funny stuff from time to time, but no matter, we should be able to get the KO, I think. I'm certainly nervous, though. They were able to, again, get that big play with the big combo pieces, because they just drew into it. They got the switch card, Water Energy in hand, a Mirage Gate, plus the Coast's Experiment. So the deck's kind of made to combo like that, but they are going to go for the retreat, so they feel okay paying that retreat cost, but that's it. Okay, so we hit Dark Energy. That's only mediocre. We can attach... I guess we evolve into this Weezing. And a Dark Energy probably goes on to Inteleon here. Yeah, that's fine. Then we're able to Severe Poison. And this is why we don't want the Radiant Hisuian Sneasler in play. If we did that, we'd KO their Comfey, and then they'd have more options on their next turn, which is not what we want. We want to be able to trap them. We only play 1 boss and 1 Serena, but to be honest, it feels completely fine. We're going to see... I don't know. Let's see what our opponent's got. They do have a retreat, but that's not, like, saving them. Are they going into what? The other Comfy? Yeah, that's fine. We are going to be able to take out that Radiant Greninja. Nice. Okay. Hit another Evo Incense. Exactly what we were looking for. You can grab this other Inteleon. Just start KOing all my opponent's Pokemon across the board. And yeah, we're in the zone now. I think they should be scared. We've got all our stuff set up. Both Inteleons plus the Weezing, and this is what you're aiming for. We're in a bit of a weird spot. We got Level Ball, so I think we have another... No, we just have another Drizzle. Oh, did all our Sobbles get KO'd? No, we prized one, as we do. But we can grab Drizzle to thin our deck. That's fine. It's Severe Poison, and now they don't have any attackers, and so I think they're just very scared. We've also removed all our easy prizes. None of our Pokemon have 60 HP. The one that we're most scared about, or that's easiest KO'd, I guess, is Galarian Zigzagoon, but we've KO'd their big threat as well, that Radiant Greninja. They're dropping another Comfy, but that's not saving them anytime soon. They can, I guess, stall a few more turns by retreating and stuff. But no. Wait, do we have game here? We might have game here. Serena is okay. I think no, we don't quite have game. So they're probably going to send up the Oranguru. Because Weezing can KO this. This has 70 health. If they send up Comfy here, we win. No, sorry. We have to take 3 more prizes. So we need to get through all of these. We'll be through them within a turn or two, though. And there we see our Sobble as well. So that's good. And they have not used... How many close experiment? They're down 2. Are they going to send up the Kofi? So they're going to leave us the ability to take a prize here as well. That's pretty surprising. We're just going to take it right away. We're not going to build up that poison. We're just going to go ahead and take it. We do 40 with the poison. 1 more of that goon. And yeah, we got a nice play there. We can also Serena. Just draw some more cards. Maybe we should have kept that Drizzle. I don't think it's too useful, though. We see another energy. Kind of nice, but I think we hold off on playing that for just a moment. We could even save IV for the final prize. But we've taken almost all our prizes. We see another Weezing as well, so it's all coming together here. This is what Weezing wants to do. Take command. We weren't able to... Like, Sableye is so iffy to use, but they're just going to concede. So we see that we're able to win one of our games there. They weren't quite able to close it out. But yeah, if you haven't played Weezing, play Weezing. Unless you play against me, don't play Weezing against me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching some more Weezing. And people are asking for some more gameplay videos and overviews. So I'll show off the list here, and I guess I'll tweak it. The Radiant Hisuian Sneasler might be good. I think dropping an air balloon for a rod is probably just a good enough change for now. That puts us in a bit of a safer spot. You can get rid of resources a bit easier. Maybe dropping a research for a Serena as well is nice. But overall, I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you want the list or anything. You can see it here as well. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed me getting back into the swing of things with Pokemon. And I hope you enjoyed seeing everyone's favorite deck, Weezing. And as always, comment down below your thoughts. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'm excited to see you in the next video.